Jeff, so what happened today? Something happened with you.
Yeah,
this is real, by the way. This happened this morning.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just because Cody's back in my life now that I've been getting in a lot of sketchy activity lately. It might be bringing me back to my old roots. I don't know exactly what it is. Maybe it's just bad luck, but the cops came to my house this morning, 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
Yeah, so I had a buddy staying with me who kind of was in a little legal trouble, but I didn't think it was a big deal because it wasn't like a serious crime, and it was from a long time ago.
Sure.
And I get a bang on the door, and I'm like, who the hell is this? And I look up, and it's Cody's not there, so I figure it's Cody. He just locked himself out or something because he makes a lot of mistakes like that. He's a little clumsy. This is
another prisoner friend you had staying over at your house that wasn't Cody.
Yeah, so basically my place right now is like a prison dorm. Even Nerf is dressed up in a jail costume.
Even your
just
dog,
for laughs. Yeah, my dog. So I get this knocking at the door, and I think it's Cody. I see Cody's not on the couch where he usually sleeps, his bunk, pretty much.
Yeah.
I go answer the door, and it's 4 detectives.
Oh, it's 4 detectives?
4 detectives, yeah.
Oh, get the fuck out. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so of course they're very aggressive and mean. I'm in my underwear. I just woke up to their knocking. And
are you wearing a shirt? I'm trying to paint this for the viewers, listeners.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And for my boner.
Yeah, I had my shirt on.
Okay, you had your shirt on, and you had your boxers on.
Unfortunately, because if I...
David, get your hand on your pants.
Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't want to scare anybody with my physique, so I had my shirt on.
I'm not going to...
Get down! He's got his shirt off!
He's too ripped. The bullets won't penetrate him. All right, and then... Okay, so then what did they say?
So, of course, they asked me right off the bat, do you know this guy? And I say, no.
They showed you a picture of him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I say, I don't know that guy.
But you know him.
Well, actually, no, I'm wrong. First they said, are you the name? And then I said, no, that's not me. And I was like, what are you guys here for? You got the wrong house. And then they go, do you know this guy? And I'm like, nah, is he here? And I'm like, absolutely not. Are you crazy? And they're like, all right, this is the guy. Cuff him. And I'm like, are you fucking nuts? You just woke me up.
They accused you of being the guy they were looking for.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I say, I'll get my ID. Stay right here. They say, we don't trust you. If you leave this door right now, we're going to shoot you. We don't trust that you think you're going to get a gun. So if you leave this door right now, we're going to bust in and we'll pull our guns out on you. So I said, okay, why don't you try Googling me? Because I'm famous, buddy. And they said, well, it doesn't work like that. And they bust in.
What did you think he was going to say? Oh, okay. Chief, we got to Google him. He's a YouTuber.
I love how David adapts my accent when we talk about these stories.
Well, when I think of cops, I think of New Yorkers. I don't know why.
Yeah. So they cuff me right away and sit me down on my couch. I'm in my underwear, man.
Chief, hold on a second. Let me look here. Oh, fuck, he's famous. He's fucking really... He's friends with fucking Dylan Francis, freak.
We gotta let him go.
Yeah, so I'm back in handcuffs, and I'm like, the first thought that goes through my head is David Dobrik is going to have a field day when he sees this.
I'm going to have a good... And I am right now. You're on the podcast already talking about
this
it.
This is great content.
Or did you think it was a prank being played on you?
Oh, yeah. Did you ever think that it was me, maybe?
No, I could tell it was the real deal, because these guys were crooked. They were... they were the real deal. I've dealt with this situation before. When I was arrested in Miami for my longest sentence that I spent in jail, it was an illegal search, and that's why I got off. But
so they put you in cuffs, and then they started searching your house without them having a warrant.
Yeah, so I'm screaming at them, this is illegal, you're all going to go down for this, I'm taking all your names. Of course, the usual,
Duh.
And then, and so the kid that was there, he was asleep.
So the guy was actually hiding there. Your friend was hiding there.
I mean, yeah, he was just a scared kid,
Yeah.
Like, I didn't
He wasn't hiding, he spent the night.
Yeah, I didn't know the situation. So, yeah, he's now, here's these guys bust in. And undercover cops, you don't know if they're cops. You don't know if they're gang members doing a heist. A lot of our friends growing up, they would use that as like a technique to do heists because, you just say you're a cop and people would be like, okay, here's my wallet, take my, whatever. Edit around this, please.
No, I like knowing about this. There you go.
Yeah, so the kid is hiding, and they have no idea, and they're just questioning me. They run my name. They find out about my previous, arrests and probation, felonies, and all that stuff. All that good, juicy stuff, right? And then I'm about to get let off, and then the door opens, and guess who it is? My parolee friend,
Cody.
and my parolee dog in the jail outfit that we had for the video.
So Cody, who's recently released out of prison, walks into your apartment while the cops are in there.
Yeah, and he'll go to jail with any police contact. You know, like anything in a situation like that, they will just violate him and take him right back to prison.
So what happened?
So luckily, he was just getting Starbucks, and he saw the cops. He thought it was another prank from you because you decided to prank him the second we picked him up from prison after a 4-year sentence.
Sure.
He thought it was another one of those, but how did you know, Cody, that it wasn't one of those?
Well, when I came into the house, I'm pretty well-rounded with law enforcement. I know how they look, and I know how they act. And I seen their badges were tucked in, so I already knew they were corrupt and dirty to begin with. And as soon as I opened the door, the dog runs in, and they were like, "Get the fuck out of here." And I didn't even respond. I was like, "Okay, officer, no problem." And I left my friend Jeff for dead. And I texted him when I was down the blocks, asking if he was okay. And then I looked on the side of the building. I see 2 unmarked cars. One was a brand new Toyota Tacoma, and the other one was a Honda Accord with tinted windows with no license plates. So I knew they were the real deal.
Yeah. You know, we knew that David Dobrik doesn't have the budget for these undercover cars. You know,
So they told him to leave, and that was a good thing because if he was there, he would have gotten in trouble.
Yeah.
Wow.
He had no idea. You know, this is him just coming out to stay with a friend. It's really like his only opportunity. You know, like he didn't have a choice. It's not like he's going to come out to, you know, shop around for homes up in the Hollywood Hills. You know, like
100%. And then they found your friend.
Now they find my friend hiding as they're about to leave. They find him because he was scared. He was hiding behind a couch.
And your apartment's pretty small. I'm surprised that they didn't find him earlier.
Yeah, you know what? They went out on the balcony. They checked like all the hot spots, the popular hiding spots.
They checked the balcony first, and they didn't notice him behind the couch.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? Fuck him. This guy was a dick, and what he did was illegal. So you know what? I already gave it to him in person. I was a little worried because I was in handcuffs, and every time I've been handcuffed, those handcuffs have never come off and said, okay, it's your lucky day. I've never experienced that up until today, so that was pretty cool. I thought for sure, I'm like, all right, I'm going to at least spend the night tonight, you know. But they took him off. They took my friend, and his charges weren't that serious, so he got out, you know, bailed him out right away. And yeah, things are good now, and it's just another piece of content for David. You know, it's insane to me that this is
what's insane to me that this happened. This happened 12 hours ago.
Is it already 6?
Yeah, it's 6. It happened 12 hours ago. You had this encounter at 6 in the morning. I was napping. I was having a beautiful sleep, dreaming about. I don't know what I was dreaming about. Tooth fairies, and you're being.
I'm handcuffed in my underwear.
You're handcuffed in your underwear,
dude,
in your Hollywood apartment.
It's just insane that cops are so okay with breaking the law like that. You know, like they just violated my rights completely, and now I'm here talking about it. How many listeners do you have?
1 million.
That's insane. That's the craziest part.